have for you, Pisces, Pisces. Okay. All right, Pisces. Trying to find common ground with someone. You are finding common ground with someone. If the ground has felt a little bit shaky or unstable, it's funny getting that balance. You know, like both are going to be standing on the ground that will be solid, balanced, finding, a connection there, a way forward to work together as well. And it's like you haven't given up on this situation because you know that you kind of speak the same language in that way, whether it's the way you communicate, your way of thinking, your goals. There's something that this is for those of you that are in connection with somebody, that you can make this work, whatever kind of connection, by the way, even if it's a business partner. It seems to be something's needed to be refined, but you're getting that. I'm also seeing you being praised. There's something about high praise here, because you just get things done and you're working, achieving many goals here is what I'm seeing. One after the other, regardless of how small or big, but you're managing them very, very well, and you're doing a very good job with that. There is something very specific that I'm getting about making sure of you eating the right things and avoiding allergies. So just be aware of that. Be aware of you eat, and perhaps you're going to discover that there's something you're allergic to, but just be aware of any allergies. That's what I'm seeing here. Or if you are hosting a dinner party, that's also something specific that I'm getting. Be aware of allergies for any of your guests, in case they didn't say something or they forgot. So anyway, I know, very random specific, but that's there for you, whoever needs it. There's something here about you saving the best till last, and that's your energy. It's like, let's say you are an athlete, you're a long distance runner, for example, or a runner, or whatever kind, and you want to start off strong, but you don't want to go at your fastest, and you'll wait, like you have a strategy basically, and you'll wait just before the finish line because everybody else thinks, oh, like, yay, we're ahead, we're winning, and Pisces is behind us, we don't need to worry. But with your strategy, just before you see the finishing line, you go full speed, and then out of the blue you win, and takes everybody by surprise. You will take everybody by surprise here. And they didn't see, like, they did not see that coming. And it's like you are able to pull so many things out of the bag, one after the other. You have like a magic hat, and you can pull out the biggest rabbit, or like, whatever it may be. It's like you're a magician in so many ways in that way. But you always find a way to succeed. You find a way to succeed, and and you always continue with that. You don't just achieve something big and stop. You continue that process until you're happy with every area in your life here. But I do see, you dream big, and you always manage to find a way to see things materialize from your dreams, which is really, really special. I see a mother figure coming into the picture, by the way. There's something specific, I know, but I do see a mother figure asking you to do a number of things, chores and things like that. Okay, all right. And something about that feels random. Okay, so let me know that's you. Oh, let's see what the cards have for you, lovely Pisces. Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Ten of Wands. All right. There's something here that you've been studying, you've been trying to understand, and you do. You're like, you're receiving. You know exactly what it is that you are wanting to do with what you have, the resource that you have that's available. But you're always looking for new ways and outsmarting even yourself. So there is some ideas that you're picking up on and seeing how you can make this worthy. You can make this something of you know, of a success that can continue growing for the long term here. Things that you've had to, you know, it's like I'm seeing you at like trying to evade obstacles getting in your way, and you're really good at ducking and evading and hiding and all of these things. Again, it's that strategy that you have in place. You know, keep using it to the best of your ability, because like pretty soon these are obstacles that you're not going to have to worry about so much anymore. The Four of Swords and the High Priestess. Listen to your inner gut. Take that time out for yourself. Much needed time, or like escape is what I'm seeing. Something about escape, you know, escapism in whichever kind, even if it's like picking up a really good book for yourself, but it's or just taking a nap or whatever it may be, you know, like being in a park or garden. But there's something that's very much needed for you to just keep things in a good place for yourself, to kind of preserve your energy and gain more of that as well. I do see you're having to protect your heart. Pisces, do protect your heart. There's something about, you know, you've had to learn sometimes the hard way of not guarding yourself or your heart as much, and you kind of give a lot, and perhaps it hasn't been so appreciated in the past. So there's some sort of situation coming through where it's reminding you to do that. There is also things that you can really sense and see, and you can smell it from a mile away, that situations are turning around, are about to change, and so it's important to prepare yourself for that, you know, so you can be in the right time in the right place. I definitely see it is you that will be surprising everybody with what you're about to bring out, you know. Oh, here we go with the Magician. We talked about you being a magician with that magic hat, and you can just pull anything out. Look at that. What a great confirmation. That's such a great confirmation here. Okay, the Magician. You're definitely creating and bringing something into fruition here that will get a lot of people's attention, you know, and even others that I'm getting something about you're going to experience people coming out of the woodwork, and it's like, oh, well, okay, now you appear because you can see what I'm doing, and it's like, you know, you get to pick and choose who you keep close to you very carefully anyway. And we talked about you dreaming big, and you're starting to truly see many of these things flourish and materialize. I'm also getting a message of, you know, having to keep some things to yourself because you don't want to jinx it. For example, if you talk about it too much, or somebody else taking your idea. You have brilliant ideas, big dreams, but also, again, with your strategy, trying to work on it very, very carefully. I do see somebody coming to, or you and someone else having a heart-to-heart, and realizing that you both have, you know, the same feelings for each other is what I'm seeing, whether it's a love connection or any other kind of connection. But again, it's that common ground that we're finding, you know, so it can really work in your favor and keep producing the results that you want to see. Love this. Pisces, thank you so very much for being here.